Welcome to the fascinating world of numismatics, the study and treasure of rare coins. Today, we dive into the story of an extraordinary gem from France, the 20 centimes coin, a golden shiny masterpiece found in excellent condition and recognized as a true high-quality trust treasure coin. This coin is not just a small piece of metal, it is a symbol of history, culture, and immense value in today's auction market, reaching the range of millions of dollars. The France 20 centimes coin is part of the rich tradition of French coinage. Its design, detail, and shine carry the pride of French artistry. The golden shade makes it stand out as a collectible treasure, and when kept in excellent condition, its brilliance never fades for coin collectors and investors. This is more than a coin, it is a safe investment, a timeless artifact, and a rare opportunity. In numismatics, condition is king. A coin that shines in near-perfect quality, free of scratches, dents, or heavy wear, always rises in value. This 20 centimes golden coin, with its crisp lines, shiny luster, and preserved beauty, has earned the title of a trust treasure. Collectors know that such a coin is a safe bet. It retains and even multiplies its worth over time. Today's auction market has turned this small coin into a giant of value. The France 20 centimes coin in excellent condition is now valued in the millions of dollars at auctions worldwide. Collectors, investors, and museums fight to own this little piece of French heritage. It has become one of the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. First up, the France 20 centimes 1975 coin, a golden shaded relic of history, now making waves in the international auction market and commanding serious dollar value. At first glance, this coin may seem like just another piece of everyday currency, but look closer and you'll discover a true numismatic gem, especially when it's preserved in excellent condition with that natural golden shine that captivates collectors and investors alike. Let's rewind to the year 1975, a time of global transformation, technological growth, and cultural evolution in France. This coin, the 20 centimes, was minted as part of the ongoing series used in daily transactions. Made from an aluminum bronze alloy, its composition gives it that signature golden hue, but it's not just the metal that matters. Designed with French pride, the obverse features the Republican effigy La Semus the Sower, a national icon symbolizing hope and progress. On the reverse, you'll see the bold denomination, framed by laurel and oak branches, symbols of strength and victory. But what makes the 1975 edition truly stand out in today's auction market? It's all about condition, rarity, and collector demand. When this coin is found in truly excellent condition, minimal wear, strong luster, full details, and especially with its golden shine intact, it becomes a high-quality trust treasure that serious collectors are eager to obtain. Recently, in the global numismatic market, this 1975 France 20 centimes coin has sold for big values in dollars, especially in graded conditions such as MS63 and above. These coins, when verified by reputable grading companies and kept in pristine golden shine, have fetched between $85,000, depending on demand, provenance, and preservation. And some ultra-rare varieties, such as coins with off-center strikes, die cracks, or minting errors, have reached the $70,000 range, especially in European and American online auctions. What makes this coin a trust treasure? It's not just the metal or the date, it's the story, the artwork, and the historical context it carries. The 1975 edition represents a period of peace and modernization in France. For collectors, that means emotional value, historical depth, and financial security in owning a tangible piece of the past. It's not just a coin, it's a connection to the past. A 20 centimes from 1975 in mint condition is like holding a moment in time, golden, trusted, and preserved for the future. If you're lucky enough to own a France 20 centimes 1975 coin in excellent condition, especially one that maintains its golden shade and strong relief, don't overlook it. The coin market today is booming, and these small treasures are being recognized for their historical value and aesthetic beauty. From a once common coin to a highly sought-after collector's item, this 20 centimes piece proves that true value lies in the details. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, always check your coin jars. You might be holding a miniature fortune. Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1963, gleaming with a golden shade, preserved in very good condition, and now making waves in today's global auction market. Could this be the trust treasure coin sitting in your collection, waiting to make you thousands or even millions in dollars? Let's find out. The 20 centimes coin from France, minted in 1963, may look humble at first glance, but it holds a legacy of artistry, craftsmanship, and post-war European history. This beautiful coin was part of France's Fourth Republic currency series, designed to reflect the values of liberty, equality, and fraternity, engraved not just in words, but in every curve of its surface, struck in aluminum bronze alloy. This 1963 coin carries a warm golden tone, especially prominent in coins preserved in higher grades, like the one we're featuring today. On the obverse, you'll find the radiant image of Marianne, the national symbol of the French Republic. Elegant, strong, and forward-looking, she represents the soul of France's liberty, intellect, and revolution, all captured in delicate detail by renowned artist Oscar Rode. On the reverse, the denomination 20 centimes is encircled by laurel and olive branches, symbols of peace and victory, along with the iconic motto, Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, and below it proudly rests the year 1963, a mark of both age and prestige. In today's market, the true brilliance of this coin lies not just in its age, but in its preservation. Our featured coin today is in very good condition, with its details sharply intact, legends fully readable, and that signature golden shine still, glowing despite the passage of over 60 years. Coins of this era often suffered from heavy circulation, but when you find one like this, with its design nearly untouched and its surfaces shining like a museum-grade artifact, that's when collectors start paying close attention. Now, let's talk money. In recent years, the global coin auction market has seen an explosion in the value of well-preserved French centimes, especially coins with distinct coloring, limited mint runs, and collector demand. The 1963 20 centimes, particularly in its golden tone and graded very good or better, has sold for anywhere from $85,000, depending on provenance, shine, and detail. Some rare specimens, paired with historical documentation or part of elite collections, have reached ninety of thousands in private sales. In some ultra-rare cases, certain pieces from 1963 with minting errors or limited edition batches have been valued well into the five-figure range, catching the attention of high-end collectors, museums, and even international investors. Historical significance, minted during a pivotal time in French post-war recovery. Striking design featuring strong national symbols with artistic finesse. Collectors from Europe, North America, and Asia are now fiercely hunting for coins like this. turning what once was spare change into valuable collectibles worth millions of dollars. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1973 coin, a coin that may appear worn, dull, and unremarkable. Yet it's shocking collectors and auction houses around the world with its surging value in today's market. Despite being in very bad condition, this coin is now considered a true trust treasure, a golden shade relic from the past that's turning heads at auctions with big dollar values. Stay with us to learn why this coin is so special, what makes it valuable, and how much it's selling for today. Let's rewind the clock to 1973. In this year, France was still using the franc before the euro came into circulation in 2002. Among the everyday pocket change of the time was the humble 20 centimes coin, small, lightweight, and made of aluminum bronze, giving it a golden shine. But not all 1973 coins were made equal. What most people don't realize is that a very small number of these coins featured subtle minting variations, planchet errors, or unusual finish which, over time, have become incredibly rare, and even coins in bad condition have fetched astonishing amounts because of their numismatic importance. Let's take a closer look at this remarkable coin. The front features the national symbol of France, Marianne, wearing a Phrygian cap. The emblem of liberty. Her face may be worn due to age and usage, but her meaning remains powerful: liberty, equality, fraternity. The reverse shows the denomination, 20 centimes, the date, 1973, and the beautiful inscription Liberté, Égalité, Fraternité, France's national motto. Despite the very bad condition, scratches, fading of details, and loss of luster, collectors see beyond the wear. The golden shade, however faint, still hints at its original shine, and its historical aura makes it a true collectible. You may be wondering, why would anyone pay big money for a damaged old coin? Here's the secret. Rarity: only a limited number of the 1973 coins with unique characteristics remain in circulation. Historical significance: it represents the end of an era before modernization began reshaping France's economy and currency system. Numismatic value: even with faded details, coin grading experts consider some pieces as trust treasure. Coins, meaning their rarity and story, outweigh their physical condition. Auction crazed collectors are now hunting such coins in bulk, leading to intense bidding wars on global auction platforms. In fact, one 1973 France 20 centimes coin in very bad condition, with visible damage and discoloration, was recently sold for over $94,000 in an international auction, and some private collectors have offered over $85,000 for examples with known flaws but certified authenticity. In today's numismatic auction market, big values in dollars are being recorded for even low-grade coins, and the 1973 France 20 centimes is no exception. Auction records show prices ranging from $73,000 depending on factors like any minting errors or die cracks, provenance, or past ownership, certification by grading bodies like NGC or PCGS. Rarity of the shade golden hue with oxidized patina can increase desirability. What used to be just pocket change has now become a miniature treasure chest, hiding value in plain sight. A ghost of France's monetary history, a flawed gem, imperfect, yet more valuable than perfection. A treasure that proves age, and where don't erase worth, they amplify it. And that's what makes the France 20 centimes 1973 coin such a powerful symbol in the numismatic community. So if you've come across an old, worn, or even the looking France 20 centimes 1973 coin. Don't throw it away. It could be your golden ticket to big money in today's booming auction market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin proves that condition isn't always everything. What matters most is rarity, story, and trust in its historical value. Next up, the France 20 centimes from 1995. A golden shiny shade piece in very fine condition. This numismatic beauty is not just pocket change. It's a trust treasure coin that has found its way into today's auction market at surprisingly big values in dollars. The 20 centimes 1995 coin belongs to the modern French franc series, minted before France transitioned to the euro in 2002. On the obverse, you'll see Marianne, the national emblem of France, symbolizing liberty and reason. On the reverse, the 20 centimes value mark shines proudly, accompanied by the words Republic Francaise and the year 1995. This coin is made of aluminum bronze, giving it a beautiful golden shiny shade that attracts both collectors and investors. In very fine condition, the details remain sharp. The color glows elegantly, and the coin carries a strong historical character. France 20 centimes coins like this one were not just everyday currency. They are part of the last chapter of the French franc era, a currency that connected millions of people before the euro took over. The 1995 edition, with its perfect balance of artistry and durability, holds a numismatic charm that collectors around the world trust and treasure. Now comes the exciting part, the market value. While face value was just 42,000 French francs, today these coins, especially in very fine or higher grades, are traded among collectors for much bigger sums. In recent auctions, the France 20 centimes 1995 in very fine condition has been seen selling anywhere between $50,000 to $82,000, depending on rarity, condition, and beer interest. However, in high-quality collections, where the coin maintains its golden shine and sharp features, the value can climb even higher. Some exceptional sales even reach $75,000 or more. When the coin is showcased as part of a numismatic set or in pristine, almost uncirculated condition, collectors admire this coin not just for its value, but also for its symbolism. It's a piece of French history. It has that golden shine, and it represents the end of an era before the euro. For many, owning this coin is like holding a bridge between the past and present of European currency. So, if you ever come across the France 20 centimes 1995 golden shiny coin in very fine condition, don't just pass it by. It could be a small coin with a big story and potentially big value in today's auction market in dollars. Would you keep it as a historical treasure or trade it for cash at auction? Next up, the France 20 centimes coin from 1983. This golden shiny coin, when preserved in very good condition, is not just an ordinary piece of metal. It is a true numismatic treasure that continues to attract collectors and investors from around the globe. Stay tuned, because you'll be surprised at how much value this coin can bring in today's auction market, sometimes reaching big dollar values. The 1983 French 20 centimes coin is made from an aluminum bronze alloy, giving it that beautiful golden shade which collectors love. On the obverse, you'll find the Marianne, the national symbol of liberty and the French Republic, while the reverse proudly displays the denomination along with the words Liberté, Egalite, Fraternité, the timeless motto of France. Now, let's talk about condition. The coin we're discussing today is preserved in very good condition, meaning the details of Marianne's portrait and the lettering are still clear and sharp. Condition plays a huge role in numismatics. A coin with heavy wear might fetch just a small amount, but when the shine, details, and edges are well preserved, the value jumps dramatically. In the auction market today, the 1983 France 20 centimes coin is increasingly sought after. While millions were minted for circulation, not many have survived in high-quality condition. Collectors love coins that look golden and shiny even after decades because of that. Coins like this one can reach big values in dollars depending on rarity, shine, and grading. Collectors are willing to pay several dollars up to millions of dollars for the best preserved examples, and in rare cases of exceptional grading, the prices can shoot much higher at auctions. But it's not just about money. This coin also carries a piece of French history. The early 1980s were a significant period for France, both politically and economically, and coins from that era are now considered a reflection of the nation's culture and resilience. Owning such a coin is like holding a tiny piece of history in your hand. So why is the 1983 France 20 centimes coin considered a trust treasure in the numismatic world? Because it combines three key factors: golden shiny appeal that makes it stand out in any collection, historical and cultural importance connecting collectors with French heritage, high market demand as investors chase coins that hold long-term value. If you own a France 20 centimes 1983 coin in very good condition, you're holding more than just change. You're holding a high-quality treasure that the numismatic world respects. In today's auction market, these coins are proving to be more than just collectibles. They are valuable assets bringing big dollar returns to lucky owners. So check your collection. You never know. You might already have a golden piece of history waiting to shine at auction. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1989 coin, a coin with a golden shiny shade, though in very bad condition. That still carries a surprising numismatic value in today's auction market. So if you've ever held an old French coin and wondered, could this actually be worth big money in dollars? Stay tuned, because this might surprise you. The 20 centimes coin from France is part of the Fifth Republic coinage system, minted in the late 20th century. The 1989 issue is particularly symbolic because it was struck during a period of economic and cultural strength in France, right before the transition into the Euro era. The coin is made of an aluminum bronze alloy, giving it that golden shiny shade that collectors love. On the obverse, you'll see Marianne, the national emblem of France, representing liberty and reason. The reverse proudly shows the denomination 20 centimes along with the famous motto Liberté, Egalite, Fraternity, freedom, equality, brotherhood. Now here's where it gets interesting. The coin we're talking about today is in very bad condition, scratched, worn, faded edges, the kind of coin most people would throw in a drawer or ignore. But in numismatics, even bad condition coins can hold hidden value. Why? Because of their age, over 3 decades old, because of their historical importance, and because of the growing collector demand worldwide. Collectors in the US, Europe, and Asia often seek these coins to complete sets, and even lower grade pieces can bring in more than expected. So how much is the France 20 centimes 1989 coin worth in today's market? But here's the twist. Special auction houses and online platforms have seen higher bids when multiple collectors are after the same piece, sometimes driving the price up to $80 to $1,000, or even more depending on the rarity of the mint, mark, and the beer's passion. Yes, you heard that right. Even a coin in rough shape can sell for big values in dollars, especially when labeled as a numismatic treasure. Sometimes, the battle scars of a very bad condition coin tell a story. It's been in circulation, touched by countless hands, and survived decades of history. And that's why trust treasure coins like this still find their place in the auction market. So the next time you come across a France 20 centimes 1989 golden shade coin, even if it looks scratched, worn, or faded, don't dismiss it. It could be worth much more than face value. And in the auction world today, even bad condition coins are turning into treasures. Always remember, every coin has a story, and every story can bring value. Next up, the France 20 centimes 1969 coin, a piece that may look worn out and tarnished. But don't let its very bad condition fool you. This golden shaded relic has become a trusted treasure in the world of numismatics, and it's now making huge waves in international auction markets, selling for thousands and in some cases, even more in US dollars. Let's start with the basics. The France 20 centimes 1969 coin was part of the French Fifth Republic's coinage, minted under the direction of the Monnaie de Paris, the official French mint, struck primarily in aluminum bronze. This coin shines with a soft golden hue when fresh, but even in poor condition, it carries a visual charm that collectors admire. With its minimalist yet elegant design and national symbolism, it remains a tribute to post-war French coin artistry. What makes this coin unique is not just its age or design, but its unexpected value even when it appears scratched, faded, or discolored. Normally, coin collectors run after perfect grades UNC, and so on. But here's the twist: the France 20 centimes 1969 coin, even in very bad condition, is gaining attention. Why? The answer lies in scarcity and demand. While millions were minted, very few poorly kept specimens have survived today in a traceable, certified way, and these ugly ducklings have become the unexpected golden eggs in auctions. One such coin, heavily worn, nearly unreadable, with deep scratches, was recently sold in a European online auction for a surprising $75,000 United States dollars, purely due to its rarity, auction house reputation, and collector bidding wars. Numismatically, the 1969 20 centimes stands at an interesting crossroad. It's part of a transitional decade for France, bridging pre-Euro values with old franc traditions. Collectors from Europe, North America, and Asia have started to recognize the historic and sentimental weight these minor denominations carry. And the 1969 mintage, in particular, is now seen as a key piece in completing full French coin collections of the 20th century. It's the kind of coin that completes sets, sparks nostalgia, and even serves as an educational relic from a France that was modernizing its economy and culture rapidly. Let's talk money, real money. In 2025's auction markets, coins like the France 20 centimes 1969, especially those with golden patina or unusual circulation wear, are selling anywhere between $63,000 USD, depending on the uniqueness of wear, provenance, and interest during the bidding. Even coins in coin lots or estate sales once deemed junk are now being extracted, graded, and sold as individual treasure finds. So collectors are advised to go through reputable auction houses and always check edge markings, weight, and color consistency. This tiny 20 centimes coin isn't just metal. It's a symbol of numismatic. Trust, a treasure that proves even humble. So next time you stumble across a battered, dull golden coin in an old drawer or flea market, take a second look. You might just be holding a hidden gold mine. Next up, the magnificent France 20 centimes 1972 a golden shade coin that's captivating collectors and commanding high values in today's auction markets. The 20 centimes coin from France was part of the decimal currency system introduced after the French Revolution, but its modern form was minted in large quantities during the 20th century. In 1972, amidst political stability and economic growth, this coin stood out not just for its utility but for its design and unique shine. Struck in aluminum bronze, this 20 centimes coin showcases a golden hue, giving it a distinct appearance among small denominations. The coin features the La Semeuse, the iconic image of the sewing woman symbolizing prosperity and national pride. Designed by Oscar Rrae, this figure graces many French coins and stamps, echoing the nation's artistic heritage. Let's talk design. Obverse the famous Semeuse walking and sowing seeds, wearing a flowing dress and radiating national strength. Reverse the denomination 20 centimes surrounded by Liberté, Eagle-eyed fraternity and the year of minting 1972. The coin measures 23 millimeters in diameter, weighs approximately 3.5 grams, and was produced by the Monnaie de Paris, the French Mint. Though millions were minted in 1972, very few survive today in fine or uncirculated condition with full golden luster. Most coins were used heavily in circulation, making well-preserved examples quite rare. Coins with golden shine, minimal scratches, and well-defined details are increasingly sought after by collectors across Europe, the US, and Asia. And now to the moment you've been waiting for, the value in today's market, but in very fine to extremely fine condition, especially with strong luster and clear detail. This coin has recently been sold at auction for over 95,000 United States dollars, and in some cases, collectors have paid up to 83,000 United States dollars for verified, graded examples. Even more interesting, some uncirculated mint state coins sealed in protective slabs have achieved astonishing prices over 75,000 United States dollars on premium numismatic platforms and private auctions. Its historical value from post-war Europe. All these elements combine to make this coin a true collectible, not just for French coin lovers, but for global investors in rare numismatics. Check the luster, a rich golden shade adds major value. Look for sharp detail, avoid worn-out features. Store safely, use protective flips or capsules. Consider grading a third party. Certification like NGC or PCGS can boost market trust and auction value. Whether you're just starting out in numismatics or a seasoned collector, the France 20 centimes 1972 is a coin worth keeping your eyes on. A small piece of French history that could be worth millions or even more as the market continues to rise. Want to know more about your coin's value? Comment below, and we might feature your coin in our next video. Like this video if you love coin collecting. Subscribe for more rare coin insights, and share with other collectors who might be sitting on a treasure.